Today is April 21st, and April is National Poetry Month. In celebration, the University of Arkansas Press, home of the Miller Williams Poetry Prize, is sponsoring the Poetry Minute on KUAF. Today we hear from Ellen Compton, reading Spring and All by William Carlos Williams.
Spring and All. By the road to the contagious hospital, under the surge of the blue mottled clouds driven from the northeast, a cold wind. Beyond the waste of broad, muddy fields, brown with dried weeds, standing and fallen patches of standing water, the scattering of tall trees all along the road, the reddish, purplish, forked, upstanding, twiggy stuff of bushes and small trees with dead brown leaves under them, leafless vines. Lifeless in appearance, sluggish, dazed spring approaches. They enter the new world naked, cold, uncertain of all save that they enter. All about them the cold, familiar wind. Now the grass, tomorrow the stiff curl of wild carrot leaf. One by one objects are defined. It quickens, clarity, outline of leaf. But now the stark dignity of entrance. Still, the profound change has come upon them. Rooted, they gripped down and began to awaken. Well, William Carlos Williams was the first poet, the first of the moderns that I ever studied with any depth. And like many people who are interested in modern poetry, he seemed to say so much and so well and explain the world so well. He was a doctor, and he became such a good poetry doctor. We were talking earlier about why did my mind go to this particular poem. It did not come to my mind immediately, but I looked at my calendar and I saw that I would be reading it on the first day of spring, and I knew that that was perfect. I love this poem always, and it is an ultimate poem about new life, and William Carlos Williams was a poet of the earth, and I think this expresses it beautifully.
Spring and All is a poem by William Carlos Williams. Ellen Compton lives in Fayetteville. She was introduced to the power of the modern poets by Rebecca Newth, Jim Whitehead, and Bob Cochran. Join us each day this month for the latest Poetry Minute, sponsored by the University of Arkansas Press on KUAF Public Radio. You can look for archived minutes at KUAF.com. Join us for tomorrow's Poetry Minute. Our featured reader will be Jeffrey Brock.